Hey guys, Mr. Odom here. I know we're kind of banging away here. We're on day 3 of root words. The assignment today is going to be a little bit different. I've given you a list of root words that you have to kind of do some research on. And then on the bottom of the worksheet, I give you a list of kind of some medical terms that you've got to tell me what you think the definition is using the terminology you already looked up previously. So it's a little bit different than what we've been doing. And then we'll wrap it up tomorrow. There's thousands and thousands of root words. These are just some of the ones that kind of stand out to me and some ones that I think you guys can use a little bit different. For this screencast, I'm going to keep it pretty quick. I Googled the longest medical terms just to see what would come up. So the first one that came up is called esophagogastroduodenoscopy. Big fancy word there. When you see that on a doctor's report, it looks like a big invasive, terrible surgery. But when you break it down, esophago has to do with your esophagus, your throat. Gastro means stomach. Duodeno, there's just after your stomach in your intestines is called the duodenum. And scopy means scope or camera. Okay, so when you break this thing down as far as it can go, literally, esophagogastroduodenoscopy means esophagus, stomach, duodenum, and scope procedure. So literally, it's a procedure where they take a scope on a tube and they stick it down your esophagus, into your stomach, into your duodenum to see what kind of issues you have going on. It could be an ulcer, could be a tumor, could be something sinister like that. But this is just a simple procedure where they take a scope. You can do it outpatient at the doctor's office. Take a scope with a camera and a light on it, stick it through your esophagus, into your stomach, into your duodenum. Okay, big fancy term there. The next one, pseudo-hypoparathyroidism. Okay, well, all right. Big fancy word there, pseudo-hypoparathyroidism. Pseudo means false. The second pseudo is false. Hypo means deficient. We had that one yesterday. Hypo is deficient. Para means side by side. Thyroid is a organ in your neck that controls your hormones. And ism means condition. Okay, so what this is, pseudo-hypoparathyroidism is a very serious disorder. It's a condition in which your thyroid is not creating enough hormones for specific functions in your body, and it leads to very terrible side effects, deformations of your face and your neck area. So again, pseudo-hypoparathyroidism. I don't know what it means in general, but I know hypo means deficient. Thyroid is in your neck. Para means side by side, so it's kind of bilateral in your neck, and pseudo means false. So just by knowing some of these root words, this is probably not a good thing. Hypo meaning deficient, pseudo meaning false. Thyroid, I know, controls hormones and things like that. So this probably is not a good thing. As a single word, I had no idea what it was. When you start breaking it down, okay, you kind of get an idea for what you're looking at here. Okay, rhinotelexomania. Okay, this is a kind of a gross one. Rhinotelexomania is the compulsive disorder of picking your nose. And yes, this is a true thing where someone gets a whatever they like the feeling of picking their nose. Rhino meaning nasal or nose, so rhinoplasty is a nose job, nasal surgery. So nasal or nose. Telexo means to cultivate, and mania in medical terms means derangement or excitement. Okay, so it's the excitement or the derangement of cultivating your nose, which is, in layman's terms, the obsessive compulsive disorder of picking your nose, rhinotelexomania. No idea what the word meant as a single word, but I know rhino is nasal or nose, telexo means to dig or to cultivate, and mania means derangement or excitement. Okay, rhinotelexomania. Uvulopalatopharyngeoplasty. Okay, big fancy term there. Let's break it down here. Okay, the first one there, uvulo-palatopharyngeoplasty. Well, let's look at the root words. Plasty means to repair or restore or reform. Okay, so basically comes off the term plastic surgery, which is you're going to repair some part of your body or restore some part of your body. Botox restores your forehead area or your lips. A nose job, a rhinoplasty, fixes your nose. So uvula is that little dangly part in the back of your throat. The palate or the back of your throat is that soft, fleshy portion in the back of your throat. Pharynx is the very beginning of your throat. Essentially, a person who snores too much can undergo a process called uvulopalatopharyngeoplasty, where they're basically going to shave off part of your uvula, take out your tonsils, open up the back of your throat so you don't snore as much. Big fancy word for a surgery to cure snoring. All right, so this is why root words are so important. I have no idea what that means. It's a big, nasty, long word. Lots of, just a very uncommon term, but I can break it into its root words and get a certain understanding of what the term is. All right, so hope you enjoyed the video. There's all kinds of words like this. You just go to Google, type in, long medical terms. I think the longest one on file is 45 letters long. Okay, one word, 45 letters long. When you break it down into its individual root words, it tells you exactly what they're talking about. All right, I'll get it all set up. I'll see you guys on Thursday.